Okay, I'm doing this as a favor. You can thank me because anyway, because I don't really want to be on camera right now. So I'm gonna just pronounce the names for you. And then the three of you that actually watch this will have some support with pronouncing the names later if you're like, but I don't want to say it on camera. So we have, let's see, 18 to 20. Morus alba, the fruitless mulberry, Olea europaea, and Picea pungens. So am I pronouncing those correctly? That's a great question. I don't even know, but now you can pronounce them like I did, perhaps, and feel more confident, or pronounce them a different way, but just feel confident. That's the point. And then we have also 36 to 50. Let's cruise on down there to the list. Somebody said number 22 is missing, but it's right there. Okay, 36 to 50. Let's see. There we go. We start out with Berberis thunbergii atropurpurea. So that tells you that there's something purple there about the leaves. Thunbergia, I think, refers to a name, somebody's name. Buddleia davidii, Buddleia. It's a little tricky there, but I've always heard it pronounced Buddleia. Buxus microphylla japonica. So look at that, Japonica. Oh, look at that, it's from Japan. Microphylla, phylla means leaf. So what size leaves do you think this one has? I bet you're right. Oh, Calyandra. Calyandra hematocephala. Hematocephala. Interesting. These are beautiful desert, super dry, drought-tolerant desert plants. The pink powder puff. They're really, really amazing. I saw them in in Baja, down in Baja, many years ago, and I just fell in love. In fact, I wanted to name a girl if I had a girl child, which I do not, Calyandra, because I thought it was so pretty. Go figure. Callistemon Viminalis, Little John. So it's the Little John cultivar of the Callistemon Viminalis. And you may have noticed that I pronounced that slightly differently both times because I've never heard this said. I'm just making it up based on my experience of pronouncing botanical Latin. Camellia Japonica, again another Japanese plant, which you can tell from the name. Carissa macrocarpa, so this has to do with the carpel being big. Tuttle, and then I'm not sure, let's see if we can get that up here. Nana compacta tuttlei. Okay, so I'd have to go back to understand the cultivar, why this one is in, oh, maybe this is the formerly known as? I don't know, we'll have to look at that. Whoever gets number 42, maybe you can find that out for us and explain it. So Carissa macrocarpa, otherwise known as the natal plum, which I believe it has a milky sap, Apocynaceae, the dogbane family, that makes sense. I think it's a South African plant. It's also super drought tolerant, planted all over the place. Xianothus, Griseous, Horizontalis, a creeping Xianothus, not like the big ones that we have around here. It looks like it's probably native to Carmel, so that would be, it would get an N. In fact, I added the N there for native, or else somebody else did. But then we have Cestrum Nocturnum, the night jessamine. Cistus purpureus, a great drought-tolerant flowering, pretty flowered plant, orchid rock rose. This one I'm always curious about. I think it's cotoneaster, because it also looks like cotton Easter, but I think it's cotoneaster. I don't know. Let's just make it up and decide that that's how we're going to say it until somebody hears a nursery person say the name properly, and then you can correct us all. Horizontalis, so it must grow in a more horizontal rather than a vertical way. Cycas revoluta, the Sago Palm, so cool. In the Cycadaceae, they have these all over the Arboretum. You really ought to go visit. Dodonia viscosa purpurea, oh, super cool, hop bush, but it's not related to hops at all. Echium candicans, fatuosum, the pride of Madeira. It's a borage. It's got that kind of curling, I think maybe it's a cyme, that curls is the flower structure. Very typical of plants that are in the Boraginaceae, like borage, which is a common weed. It has beautiful edible flowers that taste like cucumber, and the bees love them. Euonymus japonicus, Aero variegatus, or Oreo golden, Oreo variegatus. Sure, that sounds right. But I know euonymus is how that one is pronounced because I've heard people say it who know more than I. The gold spot euonymus, it's kind of a cool plant. We have it in the yard here. I think that's it. up through number 50. Indeed. Okay, that's enough for now. See, I hope that helped.